Hello students, welcome. In this video, we're going to discuss the past simple of the verb to be. So, was and were. So probably you remember the verb to be, ser o estar. The verb to be in present can be used as am, is, or are. I am, he is, she is, it is, we are, you are, they are. Well, in the case of the past, we only have two options, was and were. When do we use each case? Well, if I am talking about I, he, she, or it, I'm going to use the word was. For example, I was, he was, she was, and it was. On the other hand, we have the words you, we, and they. And for these pronouns, we're going to use the word were. You were, we were, and they were. Now let's see a few examples to understand better how we can use was and were. One example is I was born in Talca. You were in my house. He was sleepy. It was very nice yesterday. She was a great person. We were not at school. And they were not very happy. In all these cases, we can see that we are talking about the past. Now, what happens with the negative in general? So, in the negative, as you could see in a few of the examples of the previous examples, we add the word not. So we can say was not or were not. There is also a contracted form, a short form. We can say was not or wasn't. And we can say were not or weren't. For example, I wasn't sad this morning. She was not interested. So we can say wasn't or was not. We weren't with our friends, or they were not here last night. So we can say were not or weren't. What happens now with the interrogatives, with the questions? Well, in the case of the questions, we usually are going to start with the word was or the word were, and at the end we are going to use the question mark. For example, was he sad in the morning? Was she at home this morning? Were you with your friends? Were you here last night? Now, let's check a few examples. Look at this first example. Should we complete with was or were? So in this case, the complete sentence is I was in York last spring. What about this example? Should we complete with was or were? In this case, we're going to complete with were, and the full sentence says, we were at home last Saturday. What happens with this example? Well, in this case, we should complete with was. And the full sentence says, Henry was at school this morning. What about this example? In this example, we should complete with were. So, Todd and Jackie were Luke's friends. Let's go with this. So in this case, we should complete with the word were as well. And the full sentence says, they were in front of the pharmacy. Now what happens with this final example? In this final example, we should say, she was really happy. Thank you very much for your attention.